Hey guys, and a very warm welcome to our channel, The Falcon Boys. Since this is our first video, we just wanted to give you a short introduction about ourselves and tell you about what this channel is going to be about. So I recently completed my commercial pilot's license from Phoenix, Arizona, and currently I am waiting for my Indian CPL, and then I'll go on with the remaining process. This channel is mainly about aviation, and we would be more than happy to help you guys out with anything and with any doubts that you guys have. So let's begin with the age requirements of the various licenses. But before that, let's talk about all the licenses that are given out by DGCA and what DGCA is. So DGCA stands for Directorate General of Civil Aviation, and it is the governing body of all the aviation related matters, and it comes under Ministry of Civil Aviation. Now the various licenses that are given out by DGCA are SPL, Student Pilot's License; PPL, Private Pilot's License; CPL, Commercial Pilot's License; ATPL, Airline Transport Pilot's License, which is the license required to become a captain of a multi-crew aircraft. And there are two other licenses, FRTOL and RT, which are both for radio telephony, and it is a license that we require before getting our Indian CPL. So let's start with the age requirements of each license. For SPL it's 16 years, for PPL it's 17 years, for CPL it's 18 years, for ATPL it's 21 years, FRTOL it's again 16 years, because when you initially start flying you need to have this license with you to start flying in any of the Indian FTOs. And RT, which stands for radio telephony, is 18 years. Now jumping to the education qualifications required. For SPL, FRTOL and PPL, we need to pass class 10th from a recognized board, and for CPL, ATPL and RT, we need to pass class 12th with physics and maths, and again that should be from a recognized board. The validity of licenses for PPL, SPL is 10 years, and for all other licenses is 5 years, with the exception of RT, which has an option of 10 years and lifetime. And there are a little bit other aspects as well, and it's probably a topic for another video. But if you want us to explain you what how to get an RT and what are all the requirements to get an RT, please put it up in the comments, and we'll surely help you out.
Dreams that keep me wide awake, call me up out of the bed.
Hey guys, as Manav has already talked to you about himself, so I'm Rishabh, and we were trained at the same flying club back in US, Arizona, and right now pretty much we are at the same stage and just waiting and waiting. So moving ahead, as he has described you about the minimum age requirements and the educational qualifications which you will need to step into this career. I am here to discuss about the DGCA examinations which you will need to pass in order to apply for your commercial pilot's license. So let's get moving. In India, basically there are 5 different examinations which are conducted by DGCA. The first paper is Air Navigation, which deals with all the aspects of how an aircraft navigates, the instruments used and how does it work. So all that sort of things are included in this subject. The second paper is Air Regulation, which deals with all the rules and regulations which you will need to follow while flying. The third one is Aviation Meteorology, which comprises of all the aspects of weather and its behavior en route, destination, origin, everywhere. So before even we step into the cockpit, we actually analyze the weather along our route, the destination and origin, and change our flight plan according to the weather. So weather plays a very critical role in every flight, whether it is a training flight or a commercial flight. The fourth paper is technical general and the fifth one is technical specific. So basically these are the 5 examinations which you will have to pass if you are flying from India. But if you are willing to fly from abroad, you just have to clear 3 papers, that is air navigation, air regulation and aviation metrology. Now, if you are willing to fly from abroad, you have 2 options, or you can say ways to clear these papers. The first one is, if you wish to clear these papers first and then go for flying, then you will give air navigation, air regulations and aviation metrology, all 3 subjects separately. And this is the way which is recommended by everyone, because you have the safety and security of clearing all the papers first and then go for flying. But if you wish to fly first and then come back to India and give these papers, so you have an option to give one paper that is called composite, which comprises of air navigation and aviation metrology combined together. So you can give that composite paper along with your air regulation. So these are the ways in which you can give the papers if you wish to fly abroad. My recommendation would be to clear these papers first and then go for flying, because in that way you can just seamlessly and effortlessly focus on your flying and not have any tension about clearing those papers behind. If you like this video, please do give us a thumbs up, which will motivate us to make good videos about aviation in coming future. And if you have any questions or queries regarding aviation, do comment in the comment section below and we'll be much more happy to help you out. And if you want us to make a video about anything in aviation, please do let us know and we'll work on that. And now my friend Aman will take you over with the medical requirements. So see you in the next video, and till then, stay safe, fly safe, happy landings, and remember, as Jason says, a good pilot is always learning.
Hey guys, welcome to our channel. And a little about myself. My name is Aman and I recently completed my commercial pilot's license from Arizona, Phoenix, and I'll be explaining you guys a little bit about Indian medicals, how to get them and what's the procedure. So let's get started. So let's get to medicals now. Medicals are the most important thing which you need to hold as a pilot, because they certify that you are fit to fly. And I would highly suggest, before you get into aviation, that you go through your medicals. So the procedure would be, first you would need to go through the class 2 medicals, and if you go on the DGCA website, you'll find a list, and in that list you need to go through any of the doctors and they'll suggest you some of the tests, mostly blood test or the eyes or ears. And after you're done with that, your reports will go to the DGCA, and after that they'll issue you a class 2 medical certificate which has a validity of 2 years. And you'll also receive a file number. In that file, all the medical records are kept, and that file number stays with you for the rest of your career. And after we're done with the class 2 medicals, we move on to class 1. Class 1 are a little bit hectic, you might consider, but I think if you're fit and you feel fine, then it should not be a big problem. So for the class 1, we need to go to any Air Force centers, like a couple of them are at AF Semi Delhi, IAF Bangalore, and I'll put the rest of them in the description below. And there you need to take an appointment from the DGCA first to go through the medicals first. Then you'll receive an email from them stating the place and the time and all the tests you need to take if you want to. So for the medical part, after you're done with the class 1 medical, then after a month they will issue your class 1 medical certificate with the validity of 1 year, and it certifies that you are able to fly commercially and you can carry passengers on that medical. And also, if you have any other questions regarding medical or any other thing, feel free to put that down in the comment section, and we'll be happy to help it to you guys. And happy landings.
To feel alive.